Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to the channel. After 4 months of not posting a video, we are back at it again here. My name is Carlos Quintanilla. Welcome to the channel. Basically, people have been asking me, Carlos, why haven't you uploaded in 4 months? Basically, I've been preparing all this that you're seeing today. I wanted to make this video months ago, but due to delays, due to changes in my schedule at work, it's just so many things that have basically postponed this video. But after 4 months, here you guys go. Welcome back. Happy New Year's to everybody that is watching. So I've been working from home for a little over a year, and all of this that you're about to see today has been the culmination and the gathering of over a year's work. And now I don't make this video to boast or to show off, rather to show that anybody can grow their personal brand and really just start working from home whenever they feel like it, because these days working from home is a luxury. And when I say everybody, I mean everybody, even myself, who is an undocumented Latino, not born in this country, English is my second language. I was able to do this, and you're gonna actually be pretty amazed with all the stuff that you're able to do in 1 year of dedication. Today I'm gonna show you guys two of my desks. This one that you guys saw right now, and then the desk that I work at from 6 a.m. to 3 p.m. over there behind me. I don't know if you can kind of see it back there, but that's the desk that I work at every single day, Monday through Friday. That's my money bringer. But there's obviously a biasness in desks in which you're about to see, and especially in the price and the amount of time that I put into it, everything. So I want to show you both my work from home desk and my productivity desk, both in this video as well. I'm gonna be revealing how much it basically cost me, and the amount was way different than I actually thought it was gonna be. So you're gonna want to stick to the end of the video because I'm gonna show everything there. So now, getting started first with the productivity desk. This desk is a flexispot EC1 desk. It's 55 inches by 28 inches, and it cost me a total of $300. So now this desk, as you saw in the beginning of the video, it can go up, it can go down, it rises and lowers. It's an electronic desk, so that's why it cost me a little bit amount of time. And this desk is the reason why this video took so long, because I was just waiting for it to arrive. Luckily, flexispot was fantastic in the communication process, and everything got resolved later down the line. But I am going with a matte black desktop with white legs. Secondly, the main computer on this desk is my M1 iMac of 2021. Basically, this cost me $1,299 for this, which included the keyboard and the mouse. I do all my editing on this computer. I use everything from these videos, from recording the audios, from updating everything on YouTube, running. And basically, this is the computer that I use throughout the whole day when I'm not on the other desk, of course. Next up, right next to this computer, is my M1 iPad Pro 11-inch. As well, this is the base model of the iPad Pro. It's not updated in any sense, and I use it to basically rewatch videos. It's a giant YouTube device, but I do use it as a second monitor whenever I'm editing, whenever I'm watching other stuff and I need to look things up. I just sidecard it, and then I'm able to do so much with this iPad. Honestly, it's a bit pricey for the amount of stuff that I use for it, but I wanted it, I got it. That's it. It cost me a total of $799 plus tax. It came out around like a little $815. So counting that, already the amount is starting to bump up a little bit. And then next up is this microphone right here that you guys have seen in previous videos, which is the HYPERX QUADCAST S, included with the boom arm. In total, the mic is $159, and the arm is gonna be $23 that it cost me on Amazon. Now this mic is fantastic. It has RGB. It basically has different modes of speakers. You can use this for podcasts. I can use this for my videos like I do right now. I use it as well when I'm doing Zoom meetings. This is my main microphone for everything. Now going underneath the desk, I have what is known as the G Drive 6 terabyte hard drive that I have right here. Basically, I store all my memories file. Now this is borrowed and it's not actually mine. It's because mine crashed and I needed another one. and a good friend of mine lent me this one. So right now I'm just gonna count it as free. I'm not gonna add it into the total amount, but it is something that is part of this desk. Then we have the camera that we're shooting on right now, which is the Sony ZV-1. As you can tell, it's been the camera that I've done my most recent videos with. I have loved this little camera because I've used it for so many things. It's a lot more than just a video camera, but I've actually taken some decent pictures, and the autofocus is fantastic. This camera came at a whopping $799, and right now it is currently on a desk mount, which that as well cost me $31 in order for all of this to be able to be right there instead of another tripod. Now moving on to the light that we have right here, the SOFTBOX light. It actually was a little bit pricier than you'd think it was. It came with two, but what basically I just used one setup. The other one is as a backup, as a reserve for other stuff. So this one is permanently mounted right here, right next to the desk, and then the other one I use whenever I go outside or whenever I want to film somewhere else. That's what I'm going to use that other camera. But this thing, for both of them, it cost me a whopping $79.99. Though it cost me like around $80 plus tax, and been fantastic. It comes with its own remote control. Have it right here next to the desk, and it basically brightens up. It can go super bright, so let's just like brighten it up a little bit. So sorry. Oh god, it's dark in here, so I'll lower it all the way back down. I love this light because if you don't realize the importance of a light like this, you can go ahead and turn it off and turn it back on. Up next, it's actually a small feature on the desk. It's going to be the desk mat. It comes from Galloway leather, and it's actually pretty cheap for what it is. This actually cost me $24.74, and it's one of the cheaper things on this whole desk. And it's honestly, I didn't need it, but I just think it brings such a oomph to the desk. Now the desk that's behind me, the majority of it was given to me from the business, the company that I work for. So the monitor, the HP desktop, the small one that's mounted onto the desk, all that was free. So I'm not really going to consider that as a purchase, but I am going to mention everything else. So for example, the desk came at a whopping $35. I know, super expensive. Throughout the day, since I use my phone and I'm on just calls, what I do is, I have a wireless charger that charges my phone, charges my AirPods and my Apple Watch, and I just have it on that desk, and that cost me as well $31.99. And as well, on that desk I do have an Amazon Echo device, which basically helps me automate a lot of stuff, such as set timers, such as do a bunch of other stuff. I love that little device, and I'm little by little, I'm actually this year focusing on starting basically a smart room, and then eventually building on my way to having a smart house, but working my way there. But it all started with that small Echo. It's incredible. I would recommend it, but it only cost me $8.99 because Amazon was having some sort of sale. Now easily, by looking at both of these desks, you can already tell which one I prefer more, which one I rather spend more time on. And now, the reason is because the other one, that job is a contract by contract basis. It's every 6 months I get a renewed contract, and I could possibly continue working at that place, or I could possibly be let go. So that job isn't super firm in comparison to this desk. It's something that I see as a lot more long-term investment in comparison. So that's why even if you look at the cable management on this desk, it's fantastic. In comparison to that desk, it just looks like a big mess. And now I know this is a lot of stuff that you're seeing here, but it really wasn't like a one big purchase. It was through months, about over a year of collecting, of buying, of investing into these things. And when I first started, it was just a laptop, a mouse, a keyboard, and it had this little cheap microphone. Then I remember I first upgraded was the mic, and then it was to this HYPERX QUADCAST, and then I built to the to different stuff, and then little by little it started expanding, started growing. But at the beginning it was hardly anything. And now for the ground review, the thing that you guys waited the whole video just to know exactly how much I spent on both of these desks. Now I'm not including the chair because the chair was a Christmas gift from my dad, So then, and it's honestly, I love it, but it's not part of the purchase. I didn't buy it. It was a gift, so I'm not adding it. But the total amount for both of these desks for working from home for over a year has been a total of $3,590.73. Wow, that's a lot. I honestly thought it was a lot cheaper than that. I thought it was gonna be like around $1,000, but it's actually like 3.5K that I spent on all of this stuff inside. But it wasn't, like I mentioned, a one-time big purchase that I just did like that. And then you can wonder, but Carlos, why'd you spend so much on 2 desks? Well, guess what? These 2 desks helped me in the last year make $45,000 for working from home. And that is an investment that I see as a positive one. Hopefully this year, hey, who knows? We do a lot better than that. But for this year that just ended, I'm proud to say I am happy with my investment. I'm happy with my desk here. And as the year rolls on, we're going to keep talking more about working from home things. So guys, you're not going to want to miss it. I hope you enjoyed today's video. Like, subscribe if you haven't already. And with that, I'll see you guys in the next time. Take care.